so many people have great ideas and they'll try, but they really won't complete the mission. If you're going to be with somebody, legit be with them, you see them being hubby or wifey one day,
Sure.
and they can't tell you to get better or push you to be better, and you're not pushing them to be better, if y'all the same way y'all was a year ago and y'all still the same way, that might not be the right person for you.
It's not, bro.
Consistency is the key, bro.
It is.
But you're going to get, you're human.
No doubt.
You're going to reach speed bumps, how you handle the speed bump.
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to reach to a certain level of success. Don't let that just be where you at and give yourself a hand clap. Enjoy it for the second.
Yeah.
Or how do I get back up here? You know, you ever notice a lot of people that ain't happy because they're not happy with themselves. Think about how many people want to do this, and this, and that, and just don't focus on the one thing.
Level up, break the cycle, bro, level up, love your image.
My brother, my God, it said we live, man.
And we back, brother, we
hey,
back.
Bro, we back again for another episode of Destined by Design podcast. Your boy Wes, my brother C, man.
Already.
Yeah, you already know what time it is, bro. First of all, yo, we just want to thank everybody, yo, for continuing to just tune in to the podcast, sending that positive energy, making sure that y'all tuning in every time, man. If you haven't already, man, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, man. Make sure you click that like notifications, all that. Turn on your notifications. Make sure you're catching every episode of the podcast, man.
Facts.
Brother, it's been a while, man. Again, we just want to thank everybody for just being patient, man. We was on here not too long ago with our brother E, man. He came and dropped some knowledge.
Very good.
Very, very interesting, man.
It's going to be one for the ages.
No doubt, no doubt. You know, when it's strange, man, because when we got on here with E, he said some stuff, and I mean, he said a lot of things.
Yeah.
But I think one of the things that struck me was one of the things that he failed to say when he left, man. Me and him was sitting here after the podcast, bro. We were just kind of just rapping. Yeah, right.
Best discussions.
Bro, and it was something that he brought up, man. He talked about, he was like, man, I said a lot of shit, but I ain't even bring up how it impacted me mentally. You know what I mean? The situation. And if you haven't already, you know, I mean, if you're watching this podcast and you haven't seen that episode, man, go ahead and watch that. But it was strange, man, because I was like, yo, you're right. And I never want to lose focus of why we start this podcast.
Most definitely.
Which, you know, pretty much brings me to the topic of today, at least in part, is about staying focused, right? A lot of times we begin things, we start things, we make goals. Like at the end of, you know, coming into this year, we set a whole bunch of goals, man.
Most definitely, yeah.
You know, not even just personally, but professionally.
Yeah.
And here we are in June, and it's a good time to just kind of
6 months
re-examine, you know, your why. What are you doing? Where you're at? Are you meeting your goals or are they not, man? And then when he brought that up, I was like, yo, one of the reasons why we started this podcast was because we want to shed light on mental health.
Most definitely.
Right. And we started it out with this podcast. We're doing a lot of mental health check-ins, making sure that we're checking in on one another mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, things of that nature. And I never wanted to lose focus of that, man. I always want to focus on the reasons why we do this.
Never know. Yeah, you never know.
One of the questions that I have for you, bro, is that, you know, how can we stay motivated, bro, just to stay focused on our goals and not losing the appeal of it? Because when we started this podcast, that was our why, right?
Yeah, no doubt.
You know, if you haven't seen that episode, one of our first episodes was just identifying your why, finding your why, and that is ultimately going to propel you and push you to your greatness, to your destiny, right?
Most definitely.
Bro, sometimes I come in here, bro, and I look around. I'm like, bro, we actually set a goal. We had a vision. We executed it. And sometimes, bro, I'm not even going to lie. Sometimes I put it like we didn't accomplish or that we accomplished our goal, but it's so much more that we could be doing.
Yeah, expectations is high.
So
expectations is high.
And I don't know if that's just me.
Nah, it's
but
both.
Sometimes I feel like, yo, I should be pushing it. And I don't know if it's because we've reached a goal. So now I feel like, you know, at least for me, I'll speak for myself. I feel like I'm a little bit stagnant. And I don't know if that's just me on this podcast, but sometimes I do that just in life in general.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like once I reach a goal or I do something, bro, a lot of times I take my eye off the goal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's hard for me to really just even admit that to myself out loud
Most
because I know that I could do better.
Yeah, you're being honest with yourself.
You know what I mean? And that's for anybody, man. You know, if you could just tell us, give me yo.
Well, just to go back to summarize, because you asked a whole lot. And just to go back to the initial thing when you said, how do we keep motivated?
Yeah.
I think it all starts with us as how are we taking care of ourselves?
Sure.
Are we putting ourselves in a better situation to be motivated?
Right.
So it starts with, are we loving ourselves? You see what I'm saying? How's our circle?
Right.
Is the circle pushing us?
Sure.
Are we all just chilling? You know what I'm saying? It ain't got to be a competition, but are we pushing each other?
Yeah.
And the biggest thing I always tell you is consistency.
For sure.
I mean, if I can't be consistent with something, if I'm not working on it, like even with this podcast, it comes with just understanding topics.
Sure.
Are we doing research?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Are we bringing different topics? Are we just focusing on certain things? Because the people are ready. You know, it's crazy. The people are ready for a female to come on.
I heard, man.
You know, you know, and we you know, so there is so much more we could be doing with this. But the thing that catches people and throws people off all the time, and I'm guilty of it, because I started, I feel like I accomplished it.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? I got to this point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I remember when we, on one of the podcasts, we had like 10K, and I was so hyped.
Sure.
And then like my homeboy was like, well, I mean, that's good, but that shouldn't be a
it shouldn't be
expectation.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Your end
Right.
result.
Exactly.
But I'm a firm believer, the more content, the more work,
Sure.
the more effort. Things don't happen overnight.
That's real.
Fortune 500 companies don't get built
Sure.
overnight. It's a process.
Word.
I think Ross said sometimes his investment took 5 years
Right.
to see that first real profit. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no doubt.
And it happens in people's life. It's like the gym. It's a prime example. All right, beginning when January 1st come,
No doubt.
this shit is packed.
Sure.
April 12th, ain't nobody in that motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like business. You feel what I'm saying? You reach goals, but that shouldn't be any of your expectation. You feel what I'm saying? You should want more. And I think for us is we know better. We know better, and we also know this is called destined by design. So it's destined to become something. Sure. But sometimes we get caught in our own way, and that's even with life. People do it all the time. That, you know, because, you know, we're doing something, it does take a little bit more effort and more time. It's like a relationship.
I was just about to say that. It's like a marriage, bro.
And it's scary because some of us, you know, we struggled, and others, you know what I'm saying? You get consistent for a little bit, and then you fall back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a relationship. You feel what I'm saying?
Sure.
And I feel like this, man. Sometimes you're going to lose in other areas when you want to really achieve something in life.
Oh, wow.
You're going to lose.
Explain that, though.
And I'm going to break it down, bro. We're talking about goals. And I got lost in it. Like, the main goal was to save the bag this year. I just wanted to save. I wanted to keep saving. I wanted to prove to myself I could save.
Yeah.
So I just got lost on that goal. Like I said, like we talked about it earlier, like we looked at our goals we made for ourselves in the beginning of the year. I got too zoned in on just getting to the bag. You know what I'm saying? But think about it. I didn't even pat myself on the back. I got a promotion.
Sure.
You see what I'm saying?
I feel you.
I didn't really achieve it. I don't, like you said, sometimes it's the small wins. It's just to go and celebrate. Like going out and have a cigar and just celebrate yourself and chill.
Yeah, you got to.
We haven't even did that. We look at that shit as being a chore. Like, damn,
real,
bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We don't really take the time to celebrate yourself. And I'm guilty because I'm always on go mode.
Yeah, no doubt.
So we just have to be mindful of that, man. But when you're starting something and when you're trying to achieve something, you're going to lose at something.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And like I tell people all the time, with me being on nights, the gym is crazy hard. But as long as I get in there 3 or 4 times, I'm meeting my goal.
I feel that.
And when you want to start a business, it's not going to go. Every bank ain't going to give you that loan. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to get that spot. You're going to have to start in your kitchen.
And that's real.
Your living room, your basement, your bedroom.
Yeah.
Like you're not going to get all that access. And it's going to take that you want to, if you used to buying certain things, you want to put that money into your business. You see what I'm saying?
For sure.
So it's all starts with you. But I'm a big believer is consistency and keep moving forward.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, we do get stagnant to the point that sometimes we'll hit each other like, damn, bro, we should be doing something else. You see what I'm saying?
Sure.
And it was just like with this one, he was like, damn, we dropped that. We're going to drop the one with E, but we got to come back with something else.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? With the 6-month period.
Yeah, no doubt.
And, you know, that's the thing. You just got to keep pushing it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I tell you all the time, I'm just real big. As long as one listening, I'm cool.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
Yeah, I don't get caught in that numbers game. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it'll trip you out. I tell you, I've been out before. A month came to me like, yo, that podcast is on one. I'm like, oh, you be listening?
Yeah, bro. I get that. I mean, like we said before, man, like, you know, sometimes it'll shock you. You know, like I said, we have been off for a while.
Yeah.
And then periodically, man, some of the people that you least expect to ask, yo, where's the next one?
It was tripping
you know
me out, bro.
It was tripping me out, man, because I'm talking about people that you wouldn't even think would be interested in anything, remotely interested in anything that we got to say on this podcast. But I truly believe, bro, that when we have certain things to say, when you have something to say, when you have something of worth to say, people will listen, man.
Most definitely,
and I think that's what we need to enjoy and just know that we need to stay focused on, bro. Like, is that what we're doing on this podcast and a lot of the things that we're addressing, bro, it is important. I think we have to avoid something that's called the shiny object syndrome, right? Taking our attention off of what we truly need to be focused on this podcast.
Most definitely.
A lot of things can get your attention. I mean, we talking about, even with money, we talking about setting our goals and our sights on just one thing, trying to get to a certain number of subscribers or views or anything like that. Like that shouldn't be what we're focused on. Sometimes it is, just because it's the name of the game.
Yeah.
But as long as we're focused on the true objective of this podcast, is just to inspire anybody and everyone to be the best versions of themselves.
And to be honest with you, I don't want to be I try to do.
Sure.
And what I mean by that, so many people have great ideas and they'll try, but they really won't complete the mission.
Word, bro. Yeah, 100%.
And we've been around folks like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I wasn't raised like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of, I don't want to start things and not finish.
Sure.
And when it comes to things in life, and I've been guilty of it, I'll start it, but I won't finish it.
Yeah.
Fear.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? Let's break it down.
About it.
No discipline. Comes with no commitment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm breaking it down for somebody right now.
Yeah,
I'm in the zone now. I'm in the zone now. You know what I'm saying? No commitment. But that's the lack of, just not your lack of belief in yourself.
Okay.
Your own assurance of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Your lack of confidence. Boom.
Sure.
And all those things build up. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes we have to really look at ourselves. I don't want to be an I tried it person.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? I want to finish everything I started.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, this year is the year, I feel like it's the year of completion and healing.
Of course.
Anything that you put on that paper that you want to start, you need to finish it. And I think this was a good thing that we brought this up. And even sometimes we're talking about our own selves.
Yeah. I'm
not just preaching and preaching. Sometimes I'm talking because I'm preaching to myself.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I need that reaffirmation. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of times, just think about over the last couple of months with people, you've heard people say, I want to start this.
No doubt.
Don't become that I tried it person. You feel what I'm saying? I want to become I did it.
Yeah, no doubt.
You see
man.
what I'm saying?
No doubt, bro.
Yeah.
My fiance hit me, man. When I told her what we were going over, man, about goals, and she sent me like the emoji with the eyes looking. You know what I'm saying? She was like, yeah.
Respect.
Yeah, exactly.
Respect.
But
you need that. And I'm glad you said it. And I'm just going to tap on it. I ain't going to argue. If you're going to be with somebody, legit be with them, you see them being hubby or wifey one day,
sure,
and they can't tell you to get better or push you to be better, and you're not pushing them to be better, if y'all the same way y'all was a year ago and y'all still the same way, that might not be the right person for you.
It's not, bro.
And I don't want that to go over your head.
I might need a bomb.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go back one more time.
Yeah.
If y'all the same way y'all was, financially, spiritually, emotionally, romantically, it ain't nothing changed.
Yeah.
And y'all ain't making each other better.
Sure.
You might want to look.
Yeah, you might want to keep it going, keep it
Trust
pushing.
me.
You know, before, it's funny you say that, bro, because before, when I was in a relationship, bro, like I'd push back on that. You know what I'm saying? There's somebody clocking my goals. I'd be like, worry about yourself.
Yeah.
But there's never been that. You know what I'm saying?
I couldn't take the tough love.
Yeah, and that's real.
I couldn't take it. I feel like you were trying to talk down on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now you trying to help me. But because of my own insecurities,
right?
Because I ain't doing what I say I'm going to do, and you attacking me.
Yeah.
I feel like you attacking me, but all you trying to do is push me, so I'm not ready to listen.
I said it a while ago, man, a podcast ago, many podcasts ago, when I said and you said this word, bro, my main issue in life is my inconsistency, dog, my lack of consistency.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful, dog. I'm grateful to have a person that knows that I struggle in that area, and when I set a goal or we set a goal, right? Because when you enter into a commitment with someone, your goals become their goals, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of times, if you're not reaching your goal, your own goals, then you kind of hold back the group. I'm glad I got someone when I'm looking this way, bro. They can turn my head, and I'm not fighting it, bro.
And it's crazy, bro. And sometimes you have to hear it for it to register.
Sure.
I'm gonna bring this person up to you after this podcast because I ain't gonna put his name out there. Somebody had called me yesterday and said, D, there is no way the lack of your grind and the lack of lack of Dudley's brain, why y'all not financially so on top till it's not scary.
Sure.
With the grind and brain come together, that's a scary thing.
Right.
And he was like, I got so much respect for y'all. That's why I'm telling you this. He was like, but there's no reason why y'all financially are just not, changing lives.
Wow.
And I was like, whoa, I didn't even know you even looked at me like that. And he said, D, y'all talk about, how hard it is for people to talk about it?
Sure.
And you're on a platform, you know what I'm saying? He was just checking in with me.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. I was like, we're doing a podcast tomorrow about check-in. And he was like, man, I'm doing well, but I just wanted to share this with you. There's no reason why your hustle and his brain together, y'all should financially be unstoppable.
Yeah, and he's real.
And I was like, bro, I respect it. I needed to hear it. Like I told you, E gets on me all the time because financially, I just learned that shit, bro.
Yeah.
All I knew was how to get money.
Bro,
I damn sure didn't know how to save it. You feel what I'm saying?
Sure,
And that's just me being honest with myself, bro. Like, people be like, damn, that boy be good. I knew how to make it.
Yeah, no doubt.
I ain't know how to keep it.
I'm gonna share this, dog. It's so funny, dog.
Yeah. I knew how to get it, but I ain't know how to keep it. You know what I'm saying?
It's so funny how easy it is for us to just lose focus on certain things, and it's just not. I think people have this misconception that you tend to lose focus. I guess more so when you're losing, when things aren't going bad. Obviously you can get depressed, bro. You can get off track, things like that. Yeah, that's the case for me too, but it's more so when I'm winning, bro.
Yeah.
Like when things are going
feeling
right,
yourself.
Bro, I'm feeling myself.
Your ego.
Bro,
But that's when you need to be the most humble.
I swear to God, bro. And I told you before we even hit record, bro, when I graduated last month, bro, I was on cloud 9.
Which you should be, as you should.
Which I should be, bro.
Yeah, as you should.
And as a result, that party that we had afterwards was me.
Great time.
Great time.
Hey, if you wasn't there, you should have been there. Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
So,
no doubt. Shout out to my man Drew. Shout out to my man Drew. Philly.
Dog, all I'm saying is that was the moment where and now that I'm recollecting on it, bro, I was like, I've been unfocused ever since then, bro, because I've been riding a high, bro.
You told me that. But sometimes, and this is where I don't want people to get confused, because I'm not saying don't celebrate yourself.
Sure.
Because you have every right.
Right.
One, you're a black man. Mm-hmm. Two, you done something to add to the resume to boost your resume. Sure. You see what I'm saying? So you have every right to be on cloud 9, but just don't get caught on that momentum.
I feel you.
Allow that momentum to take you to the next.
To another level, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You
exactly.
feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel
and that's what happens. And it's like, and I tell people something, the most realistic thing to kind of compare it to, when somebody loses 5 pounds, they felt like they had one of the biggest achievements.
Yeah, right.
And then they ask, go right to McDonald's, get a number 1 with a large.
Yeah, to celebrate.
You know what I'm saying? With a frap. You see what I'm saying? I ain't saying I did it, but I might have did it. But you see what I'm saying? It's the small things.
Right.
But we have to use that momentum to allow us to keep climbing levels.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's the scary part, because sometimes, and it's just like crazy to change it this way, but if you look at it in like a Christian term, sometimes you ask yourself if God's really ready to bless you with what he really wants to give it to you, because you handle it.
Okay. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
No doubt.
People used to ask me all the time, like, if you are ever achieve where you're trying to go, you think you're really ready for that? And sometimes I'd be like, man, like I used to tell you all the time, bro, I'd be like, yo, if I would have made it to the NFL, I'd be like, damn, I don't know if I could even handle that.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm ready for what come with that.
Sure.
Would I be more focused on the game or the life?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Would I be mature enough? And at that time, I said, bro, I'd be more focused on the life. I wouldn't even hear them about that. I come to practice probably high, drunk, all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So we have to ask ourselves this too. Are you ready for where you're trying to go, what you're trying to walk into? Yeah. You have to be real careful, because if you're going to keep climbing that ladder, you got to understand what comes with it.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's a certain expectation. Because I tell you all the time, E always hits me with, like, it ain't podcast, C.
Yeah, no doubt.
You got to remember, you know what I'm saying? Your expectation of who I look at you now is different.
It's totally
different. You can't be talking and moving like that. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to help the people.
And that's real.
You know what I'm saying? My sister gets me all the time, like, yo, you might want to rethink that. When I'm about to do something, like, oh, you think that's smart?
Yeah.
So you have to remind yourself, as you're trying to change and move forward and climb ladders, there's certain things with you.
Right.
You got to change.
Yeah, no doubt.
You see what I'm saying?
No doubt.
And I think it comes with growth.
Sure.
But I honestly feel, and it goes back to like what we talked about, the consistency is the key, bro.
It is, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It is the key. But you're human.
No doubt.
You're going to reach the speed bumps. How you handle the speed bump.
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to reach to a certain level of success. Mm-hmm. Don't let that just be where you at and give yourself a hand clap. Enjoy it for the second. Yeah. Or how do I get back up here?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real, bro.
You see what I'm saying, bro? Think about it. We used to always say, let's get a PO2.
No doubt. That's real, bro. That joke came quick.
Let me get a 2.
And then I'm going to just chill for a little bit.
From work perspective, for people who don't know, we'll be like, let's get a 2.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I never thought in my wildest dreams that it would have happened the way it happened.
Sure.
You see what I'm saying? But when you put the work in and you put the grind in and you're consistent, every day's not the same, but you put that effort and that passion in, it will climb you different places.
Yeah.
But you see how you're all in, though. We were all in. We wanted to change the culture.
Yeah.
That was our focus, and so we went hard with it.
Yeah.
It's the same when you got to do with everything else in life.
And I don't want to cut you off, but it's just so that we have like some kind of understanding that the general public has an understanding.
Yeah.
In our line of work, a PO1 is a probation officer 1. You're at the bottom level. That's what you come in, is entry level.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how hard it is in our field to go to PO2.
Yeah, it's not easy.
You think it'd just be a natural step for a lot of people, but trust and believe me, there are people that are in our field of work that are PO1s for their entire career.
Yeah.
They don't move. 30 years, 25 years plus, they don't move.
And it's nothing towards against them.
Right.
It's just the competition be so tough.
And that's what it is.
You know what I'm saying? So to be where we are now at 3s.
Yeah.
And like we talk about it, the crazy part about it was I used to be like, that's enough, but I'm still not satisfied.
Bro, I can't be.
And it's crazy because people be asking me all the time, like, are you satisfied? I'm happy.
Sure.
But I ain't satisfied.
Yeah, right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Because I always tell people this is bigger than me. I want to show all type of youngins that you could look just like me and still climb the ladder.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So by them seeing that, it shows that, you know, there's change. You feel what I'm saying? But it comes with work.
It does.
It comes with, you got to cut some. Yeah, it's not easy. You got to change some things up. You feel what I'm saying? And it's just a perfect when it comes to this, man. Like, it's going to happen. You're going to get stagnant. You get stagnant in relationships. You get stagnant in just a lot of things in your life.
Life in general.
You know what I'm saying? But it's how you move. And that's what I say. It's all about circle. What are you feeding your brain? What are you feeding your body?
There you go,
your mind,
bro.
your soul, your spirit. Bro. You know what I'm saying?
I was going to ask you, how important is it about making sure that you weed out that negative self-talk?
You know what's wild, bro? I've learned to be my biggest inspiration.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? My biggest thing is I will never go back to being who that person used to be. I'll never be him again.
Yeah.
I'll never go back and be 2019 C, 2020 C.
I was a wild guy.
You know what I'm saying? Wild, depressed, all over the place. Every function of life just not good. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see that person.
Sure,
and also, I'm still learning, you know what I'm saying? Because, and I tell people this all the time, you have to also understand this. Sometimes when you're trying to build and go places, you got to go get some old relationships right, too.
You got to revisit them, man.
You got to revisit them. And I'm learning, and it's crazy because I can honestly say some people I did, some things I got to go back and revisit and just apologize. You see what I'm saying? Just for me to go back and have that show of growth and change.
And you know what's wild, bro, is it's not even just, we're not even talking about just romantic relationships.
Everything.
There are, exactly, bro.
Yeah, church, all type of stuff.
All kinds of relationships that need mending, that need healing, because a lot of times, and I think we talked about it before, the healing is not necessarily for that other person, bro. It's more so for you to be able to unlock your next level of life.
Most
you
definitely.
Can't even get there if you're still holding on to a whole bunch of resentment, a whole bunch of unresolved issues.
Yeah, bro.
And so you have to do that, because even if you continue to move up, bro, your focus is still going to be looking down. Like, I still messed that up.
I messed up.
You might as well go ahead.
And take it on the chin.
And take it on the chin, bro, and just continue to move forward.
The biggest thing
focus.
I've learned is expressing myself. No hold nothing in.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because that can stop you from growth too.
Right.
You holding things in.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? That can stagnate you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, you ever notice a lot of people that ain't happy because they're not happy with themselves.
Yeah, for sure.
They don't got nothing to do with no relationship.
None of that.
Anything. They're just not happy with themselves. But my biggest question to them is, what are you doing to change it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't just sit and have a pity party. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I tell people all the time, check-ins are so important.
Yeah. Focus on yourself.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what the check-in is.
There's nothing wrong with hitting your friends up. If you got group chat, bro, I'm telling you, bro, it's crazy. I tell my brothers, I swear one of us, in between all of us, somebody always says it once every couple of weeks. Hey, man, I just want to let y'all know I love y'all.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? Because you just never know who need to hear that.
And that's word,
and that's, man. You know what I'm saying? That's brothers telling black men, hey, man, I love you. You know how much of a problem that used to be just to say that? You see what I'm saying?
That's real.
So I'm a firm believer, man. Like, I'm just big on it, bro. But I will say it all starts with you.
Yeah.
With you feeding your soul, your spirit.
That's real.
Who you got around you.
The environment,
bro.
Who
what you listening to.
That's word.
You know what I'm saying? Who you dealing with. You know what I'm saying? You know,
all that matters.
Yeah, it matters, man. I tell people all the time, what you filling your cup up with?
Oh, nice.
Bullshit.
That's nice.
You know what I'm saying? What you filling your cup up with?
That's nice.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm telling you, what you
matters
filling,
what you put in there, bro.
it matters. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
If I drink water, I'm gonna be good.
You're gonna be straight.
But if I put that bullshit, some you know what I'm saying, some malt liquor, I'm gonna be
the only thing you're gonna get.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Issue.
So what you filling your glass up with?
Yeah,
where you at? You see what I'm saying?
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just a big believer in it, bro. Like at the end of the day, I don't want, like I told you, I didn't want to be in my 20s saying the same thing in my 30s.
Sure.
Now I'm in my 30s, I don't want to be saying the same shit. Damn, bro, we gotta keep doing this and that.
Yeah.
I want to be to the point where, bro, boom, we did it.
Exactly.
Now we doing other stuff, you know what I'm saying? Now we moving. We going to city, state to state. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal.
That's the goal, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
It does require a certain level of
focus and effort and time.
And that's all it is.
You know what I'm saying? Certain things we ain't gonna be able to do that we used to do. You know what I'm saying?
Can't, bro.
And that's why and that's why I tell people all the time, people get so upset with me. I like moving the way I move.
Sure.
Because it's not a certain, everybody can't deal with how I move.
Yeah.
So I tell people all the time, if you want to get involved with me, if you can't handle how I move, don't, because if you go to question, there's no need even talking to me.
Yeah, that's word.
I have so many goals that's going to make us better.
Sure.
If you can't see it, because you're so focused on like you want me,
yeah,
it's really no point in dealing with me. You feel what I'm saying?
You know what? This is how I know we going to another level, bro. Because you know I've been knowing you for a while. The level of self-reflection that you have right now, sitting where you are, is beyond what I ever thought that you could even be able to do, to be honest. To keep it real, brother to brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How important is it for people to have that certain level of self-reflection so that they can stay focused on what they need to do? I know you kind of hit on it, but you say you don't want to go back to 2019.
Yeah, you have to be honest with yourself, bro. If you can't be honest with yourself, how you gonna grow?
Sure.
You see what I'm saying? So for me, I just use that as that's my motivation. You know what I'm saying? I used to use the deaths of my grandparents and stuff like that, but I've let that go. You know what I'm saying? I let them go live their life, you know what I'm saying, the heavens, move on. I've let them go. Not to the point where I've lost them and don't have them connected to me, but I don't carry on to that hate, like that pain no more, I want to say, you know what I'm saying?
You don't necessarily need the pain to push you forward.
Push me forward,
I got you.
And a lot of times people don't know how to let that stuff go. Grief is a crazy thing. Bro. You know what I'm saying? And for the longest, I was allowing it, but it was also crutching me too. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
So I can honestly say I had to, and not saying I'm forgetting about them, but I had to finally go, let them angels go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let them fly away, you know what I'm saying? So the reason why I can reflect the way I do, because that's where I'm at, where I can motivate myself, like, okay, we ain't going back that way.
Sure.
I see a better path for Custis this way.
Yeah.
So let's use this. Let's not go back to that. Yeah. I refuse to. So that's going to be me using that as, we ain't doing that, so let's keep
it.
Kick it up a bit.
That's interesting you said that, man. Damn, that actually just hit me because
we use that.
Yeah, we use pain.
Slim, do you know how many people? And it's crazy. I sit back and observe a lot lately. I told you I've learned to come in a room and watch.
Yeah,
and sometimes grief can be it could be a killer, bro. Yeah. Because a lot of times we'll use it to push us and motivate us, but it will also just bring us down. It's two ways that grief can hit you. Grief can take you off focus, but it also can allow you to focus, which is why a lot of people use it as motivation. But I don't want it to crutch you. And it was crutching me.
And that's what it would turn into.
Yeah, it was crutching me. Yeah. I would automatically tell somebody, I can't love you like I love them women. Like my grandmas. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
I just say that out loud. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'll never love somebody as more than I love my mama.
Yeah. And it's sad. And it's not sad, but it's true. We do that. You see what I'm saying? So I'm already putting a hindrance on this relationship before I even started by letting them know I ain't gonna love you like I love them.
Wow.
So you're not even with the real me. But that's a conversation.
That's another conversation for another thing.
You know what I'm saying?
You made me start thinking about myself. I got Helen and Michelle written on me. That's just what it is.
That's that peach tapping at. But you know what I'm saying? I'm in my bag right now. But now, all seriousness, just think about that, because I was a believer allowing my pain, my suffering to be my motivation.
Yeah.
But that's not who I wanted to be, because I was still angry.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? I really wasn't healed.
Right.
So how can I use that to be motivation when I'm not healed from it? You know what I'm saying? I'm not really over it. You know what I'm saying? So that was becoming a crutch.
Sure.
You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, like I said, you have to feed the mind, the body, and the soul.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? I can't just be coming home every day laying down and I'm not doing nothing to pick up, like going for a walk, things like that. We get in a certain age now where body parts and body movements is different.
They ain't what they used to be.
You know what I'm saying? You have to feed your body, your soul. You know 100%. What I'm saying? There's a reason why they want you to take vitamins. So it's a reason why you should be feeding your mind, your body, and your soul. You see what I'm saying?
100%.
So I'm just big on that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it. You feel
100%. I feel the same way, man. And it's not lost on me. Like I said, man, here we are in June. 6 months through the year, halfway through the year, bro, to take a re-examination of where you currently at, where you feel like you need to be, and what steps that you ultimately have to take to get to that point. I'm to that point to where, you know, like I said, my fiance told me to look at my goals, bro. All I could do was laugh because I'm just like,
I respect that.
Besides, I'm be honest with you, bro. Had she not said it and had we not been doing this, I don't know
if you
I would have even looked at it.
Yeah,
to be honest,
I
probably would have looked at it going into the next year to see if I actually reached these goals, but not actually taking the time to really examine where I'm currently at. And like I said, bro, it's laughable because at the beginning of the year, we got great ideas of where we should be. Then you look at it and you be like, yeah, out of these 10 goals,
you did one or two.
Might be at one of these joints. I ain't really hit one, to keep it real.
Yeah,
and then I start asking myself, okay, well, what the heck am I not doing? Or rather, what am I doing? You know what I mean? There's two ways you can ask yourself that. What am I doing and what am I not doing?
It will have you in your head.
It does, man.
It will have you in your head.
It does, but it gives me at least some knowledge of knowing, like, okay, now I didn't reach what I was trying to get, but how can I at least try to get, you know, some progress in these areas?
Most definitely.
And honestly, man, it does take times like this, man, where we check in. Where am I at? You know what I mean? Because a lot of my goals really do align with a lot of things that we check in on. Where am I at mentally? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Emotionally, financially,
yeah.
Even, you know what I'm saying? Romantically, you know what I mean? Like there are certain things that me and my fiance that we wanted to achieve together. Have I done that? Right?
Yeah.
And with me being the man of the relationship, I actually said this to her out loud not too long ago. And it's funny that you even said that. You was like, if you're in the same place that you are with a person that you were last year, bro, y'all might need to re-examine if y'all together, bro. And I said it to her out loud. And because we have all kind of goals that we're trying to achieve together.
Yeah.
And I said it to her out loud in a moment of clarity, bro. I was like, if we don't make any progress, that shit on me.
Yeah.
Because I gotta lead. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it starts with you.
I got you.
Because my man Tank said, if we become good leaders, a woman will follow.
She will, bro.
If we are doing what we need to do. Tank said it no better. You know what I'm saying? They will follow. And
that's real.
No matter how they might fight you, bump heads with you.
Yeah.
If you're doing what you need to do, they will follow.
And that's
I'm a firm believer in that.
And it had me, again, bro, just re-examining that word of consistency, bro. Because if you're consistent and you're walking consistent in how you go about your day, bro, and how you handle your business as a man, things should fall into place.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And it's crazy because what you just said is true, but how many people really are doing it?
No, yeah, 100%.
Because we'll become bullshitters.
Bro, I'm trying
you know
to
what I'm saying? We'll do one and two things. I did that, so I'm good for a week.
Bro, I'm telling you.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, if consistency is the thing that's a lot of times stunting my progress, bro, procrastination, right? And also overcommitment.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that I overcommit to, bro, and I have no business doing them, dog. And I mean,
think about how many people want to do this, and this, and that, and just don't focus on the one thing.
And that's. But
will put their hands in 10 different things.
Every goddamn thing, bro. Like I got the time and energy for.
And then what goes with our goals? We'll put 10 goals down, but we'll try to do all 10 once at one time.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And in life, we'll try to do everything all at once.
Exactly.
How you gonna find the love of your life?
Yeah.
And try to go chase your career? It's hard, man.
It's hard to do it. Is it possible?
Is it possible?
Sure.
But is it realistic? Nah.
It ain't, bro. Not if you truly want to, you know what I'm saying, get to where you want to be in either of those areas, man, romantically or professionally, bro. It takes an ultimate grind and commitment and laser focus.
Yeah. That's why I always say you're going to lose in something.
And that's real.
Yeah. And sometimes, and the biggest thing we can do is try our best to find balance.
Yeah.
That's the hardest thing ever.
Yeah.
Find the balance.
A good balance.
I want to see you, but I got to do this. You know what I'm saying? I want to go to the movies.
I do.
But I got to go to the gym.
Sure.
Because when I'm in the gym, then I'm the best self, best self.
Right.
Now I can go here, go to work and chill with you, but then I ain't going to be my best self, and then you're going to be like, what's wrong? Because I ain't talking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't smiling.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So how do I balance it?
How do you strike that good balance,
you know what I'm saying? Man? How do I balance it? And then, like you said, sometimes you overcommit. Bro. You overdo it. And I'm guilty of it. I'll work 3 damn different jobs in 3 days.
Yeah, you will, bro. Yeah.
I overcommit because I'm just greedy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now I got to sit back. All right, let's do it like this.
Yeah. But that's, I think a lot of times overcommitment leads to overfocus on one thing. Like
you'll burn out. Yeah. You'll burn out. Bro,
you will.
You'll burn out.
I've done that before, bro. I've done it. I've focused on chasing money so much before, bro. I totally neglected how my body felt.
Slim.
To the point to where it shut down.
You will lay down on a Thursday and that'll be next Thursday.
You really?
I've done it.
Work yourself sick, boy.
Shorty, you going back to work? I only been off for a day. Nah, Shorty, you been there for 1 week. Word?
That's crazy. Yeah,
let me go ahead and get in this shower. So
that's real.
It happens, bro. But you know, just don't overcommit, don't overthink, don't overdo it.
Right. You got to learn how to set them. Yeah, you guys get the balance, man.
And if you have 6 goals, let's work on number 1.
Sure.
Let's go to number 2.
Sure.
Let's go to number 3. We had 6 month. We had the 6 month period. We had the halftime.
Yeah.
We had halftime.
Right.
Let's make some realistic goals. If you got to go just saving 500, let's save 500.
Got to.
If you got a realistic goal just to go to the gym twice a week, let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
If you got a realistic goal that you just going to meal prep and not buy no fast foods a couple times a week, let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's a little thing. If you just want to go take a walk once a week, let's do it.
Sure.
If you say you ain't going to cuss your husband out this week, you know what I'm saying? Let's do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's the little things, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And it's compounding, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Eventually.
It's the little thing. But I'm going to tell you sometimes, man, our worst enemy could be the thing that's connected to us the most.
Okay.
And I tell people all the time, man, this shit could be your worst enemy.
Yo, my people take what I guess what they call it fasting from the electronics.
I'm telling you, bro, I never realized how addicted I was to this thing, bro.
What?
Like I remember one day I ain't post all day. It bothered me. I ain't post no quote, no nothing. It bothered me.
Oh, that's crazy.
I said I should not feel like this.
Yeah.
I'm more committed to that thing than I ever been. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's going on? So. We get distracted by certain things that we shouldn't be distracted by. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it's our everyday access, our tool, financially, work, everything. But sometimes it could be a distraction because we can look at one thing and be on it for 3 hours and don't even realize we're on that time usage.
That's real.
You see what I'm saying?
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? Getting caught up with what others is doing.
Got you.
So
that's true, man.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, man, and it's funny you said that because as we speak right now, bro, I'm fasting right now. I haven't eaten in 48 hours actually.
Oh, okay.
But I did that, for a number of reasons. But one of them was to get my mental back. I felt like I was
sometimes I had to get away from everybody. I had to get yeah. Sometimes you got to just. From everybody.
Exactly.
I've been there, and the people are like, you got a problem? Nah, man, y'all don't understand. I gotta reconnect again.
And that's real, bro.
I gotta get back focused. Yeah, bro.
That
I absolutely know exactly what you're talking about.
Power, focus, and all, a lot of times the way that you can get there is through fasting, and not just with food, bro. You can fast with anything. You can fast with negativity.
Yeah, just not complaining for a day.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah, I'm already shocked. Yeah, I'm shocked
because it's so easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt.
Things that are easy, bro. You should probably think about what's easy and what could I afford to fast. Some things you can't fast off, but some things you can, like getting on social media. You can fast from that because that could allow you to focus more.
Yeah, no doubt.
Do whatever you got to do, bro. That you can take some time off, and it don't got to be a long fast. Do 6 hours.
Yeah, ain't gotta be nothing
8
crazy.
hours, and then
just
work your way up. Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, exactly. Go and leave if you can't bring your phone in where you work, man. Leave your car. Or leave your phone in your car.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever you got to do, because trust me and believe me, bro, I've been there, though. When this thing died before, bro, I was like a fiend.
Yeah, you be in your feelings.
Looking for a charger, bro.
Yeah.
I paid $50 for a charger, though, when I was out of state, when I was out of town the other time, dog. I couldn't even.
Because you needed that access.
I needed it, bro. There's no way I could.
Yeah.
Bro, I was like, there's no way.
I'm already shocked. I'm already shocked.
How much? $50 sounds like a bargain. Feel me?
For that 12-hour charge.
Straight up,
yeah.
Dog. I was like, damn, yo.
I'm already shocked, man. No, that's cool, bro. Like, this definitely was needed. I needed this one.
Yeah, no doubt, man. 100%.
And the thing about it is when you need it, you listen. How do I install it?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at now. So how do I install it? And how do I finish out and complete this mission?
Hey, bro, it's one thing to download this podcast, though, but how do you install it? You're talking about your phone.
I've been on some shit this last joint, Wes. I don't know, brother. But you know what's wild? It's crazy why I'm in the zone I am.
Sure.
Because I've been feeding my mind, my soul.
Right.
I've been tapping into those things that helping me. I ain't been around the wrong circles.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? I've been around good energy. And when I'm around good energy and good vibes, I'm good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You'll know.
Yeah, no doubt.
When I'm floating, you'll know. Because you'll be like, D, you good? What you talking about? What you do?
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
what I'm saying? What you been doing?
Exactly.
I'm in a great space, great place.
Well, that's good, bro.
Just real quick, just to run it down for me, just to do my check-in.
Sure.
If I would say where I'm at spiritually, I'm going to always say I'm going to attempt because I know without him, there's nothing possible.
100.
Without the man upstairs. You
Likewise,
know what I'm saying?
bro.
And, you know, and I can always be better.
Yeah.
But I just, you know, every day, you know, my thing is, Lord, I thank you.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Financially, I'm at a place that I didn't think I would be this early, this young. Mm-hmm. But, you know, the man upstairs is making things happen. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I tell you all the time, yeah, it takes a little work. And sometimes I think I overdo it.
Yep.
But like I tell people all the time, when you grew up, like I grew up and seeing certain things, you just don't want that struggle.
No doubt.
And you don't want the ones that around you that did so much for you to struggle.
Sure.
So you're going to go a little harder. So financially, I would say a good 8 or 9. Physically, I say 8. I'm getting back to where I was. I feel healthy. Mm-hmm. I'm still losing weight, but I'm getting stronger.
Nope.
Things that didn't fit are fitting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So time of my life physically, emotionally, I think I'm good. I'll say around an 8. I can always work on things. Sometimes I do shut down, still working on it.
Of course.
Sometimes I hold on things too much. Yeah. And sometimes I'll hold on to people that I shouldn't too, just because I don't want to let go.
Sure.
You see what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
Because I just feel like I got to have it. And don't need it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So emotionally, I think I'm at an 8. Romantically, we all figure it out one day. You know, I ain't gonna give y'all what y'all want because y'all want to know, but you know, I ain't gonna give you the satisfaction. I'll let y'all figure that out.
He's not gonna give you satisfaction.
I'll let y'all figure that out. But
funny
I'm good,
dude,
bro. I'm good. I think that's all of them, right?
Well, that's funny. I think so.
Mentally,
man.
that's it. Mentally,
I think so.
I did mentally, emotionally. Mentally, I'm good. Emotionally, spiritually, financially, and romantically. Yeah, where you at, bro? Where you at, bro?
I mean, I'd say mentally and emotionally, I'm gonna combine those. I'd say I'm about a 7.
Okay.
It's nothing that like you said, everything is a work in progress, bro.
Yeah, work.
You know, life is just work in progress, bro. When you're in relationships or romantically, bro, probably I'd say that's about a 9 to 10.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? I just because I got to give myself room to improve. You know,
Gotcha,
what I'm saying?
no doubt.
The good thing about me and my fiance, bros, we always try to check in with one another. We do this his needs, her needs kind of checklist, just to try to make sure that we are, you know, meeting and catering to each other's needs and whatnot. And we always, I mean, you know, just to be 100% transparent with everybody, bro, we always find things that one or the other needs to improve on. And it's not just being, you know, just critical of the other person, but we're saying, how can I get you to love me better? You know what I'm saying? So that I can be a lot more comfortable in this relationship, or how can we, you know, make sure that we're not leaving the other like lacking or needing something from somewhere else, right?
Okay.
So we always try to make sure that we're checking in, bro. So romantically, I always feel like I'm on the better end of that scale, just because I'm always constantly checking in to make sure that I'm doing what I'm doing. Do I always improve from month to month, bro?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
It is what it is, because sometimes you know we get there's that certain level,
but you know it though,
complacency. But I know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I say financially, bro, like you, surprisingly, bro, God is good, man.
Yeah.
You can't complain.
He's
man.
on time.
You know what I'm saying? On time.
He's on time.
Bro, on time. So you know that might have been one of the only goals that I feel like I'm reaching, because naturally you just make the money. You know what I'm saying? And then if you're doing what you're supposed to do, being financially responsible, putting it away, you know what I'm saying, making it dance and whatnot, you'll eventually look and you'll be like, damn, all right, cool.
Yeah, no doubt.
What else? The other one, spiritually, bro, God is great, man.
Yeah,
God is great. Can I be a lot more? Can I go to church more? Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, most
but
definitely.
hey, God saw me, man. Look, dog, I was in there for Father's Day.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Giving them thanks. Okay.
Yeah, bro. Absolutely.
I got you.
Absolutely. So yeah, I mean, just overall, bro, I can't complain, man. Life is great, bro. I'm still just, you know, growing still. Got a lot of things to work on, man. It's not perfect. Life ain't perfect, bro, but I'm trying to get there, bro. I'm trying to get there because I know that it's destined for us to get to that point.
No doubt.
Sometimes when I'm just walking around, dog, and are there certain things that I want and desire out of life that I haven't yet achieved yet? Yeah, sure, bro, but I don't get too down on it, bro, because I'm focused on the main goal. You know what I'm saying? ultimate happiness and peace that surpasses all understanding is my main goal, bro.
I got you, bro.
And I feel like I'm on the track to that, so I really can't complain. But I'll never get on here and fake and be like, yeah, everything is perfect, dog. Hey,
I can't do it.
I can't do that.
I won't do it. I
can't do it. I don't want to do it because
No
I don't want to sell the people a dream. You know what I'm saying? To make it seem like that's what it is and when it's really not. But it's all love, man. But like you said, bro, this episode definitely needed. And I think everybody that's watching this podcast or listening to it, you might need to give yourself, some service and check in with yourself, man. If you got some homeboys, call them, hit them up. You know, if you got some homegirls, call her up. You know, check in with them just to make sure that they doing, you know what I'm saying, that they on their ones and twos, you know what I'm saying, that they reaching their goals. And you never know, man, they could be doing so great that hell, it might inspire you to pick your game up.
Hey, it's crazy, bro, but I just want to leave the people with one thing. It's something I said earlier. Ask yourself, what have you been feeding? What have you been filling your glass with the last 6 months?
Sure.
If you still drinking that same old bullshit and ain't shit to change and ain't nothing going, you feel stagnant, it's time to pour that glass out. Start pouring some real good in that, man.
No doubt.
Stop filling your glass up with that bullshit because we all done it. We've all done it. Stop drinking that bad, man. Drink that good, man.
bad.
Stop drinking that down bad, man.
Wilding
you know
out,
what I'm saying?
man.
Do what you got to do, man.
Yeah, that's 100%, man.
Yeah.
Funny, dog.
Hey.
Wow, guy, bro. I appreciate y'all, man.
Hey.
Thanks again, man, for y'all tuning into this episode, man. Again, man, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. Make sure y'all going on the podcast, going Instagram, on the website, everywhere. Man. Destined by Design podcast, man. All one word. Make sure you subscribing to the channel, all that good stuff, dog. We love y'all, man. We support y'all, man. Thank y'all for supporting us, all that good stuff, man. We out, man. Love y'all. Peace.
I'm out here breaking curses, digging and feeling myself while keeping my head above the clouds and trying to stay out of a cell. Yeah, always on my grind, putting good food in my mind. Here's one for the books, like it was destined by design. Yeah, Destined by Design podcast.